Xavier took on Butler today in the Big East quarterfinals. 2 seed against the 7 seed. Now let's pick it up in the early on. Now Xavier still in the bubble, really needed the W in this one. Trevon Bluiett had another big night for the Musketeers. Scored 17 in their first round win against DePaul last night. Led Xavier with 23. The Bulldogs took a 4-point lead in the locker room, but with the game tied at 57, Bluiett with the go-ahead jumper with 16 seconds to go. Butler would miss 2 chances to tie the game late. Xavier pulls off the upset, 62-57, keeping alive their tournament hopes and advancing to the quarterfinals. You know, as a Syracuse guy, I'm always looking at possible bid stealers. Could this be one of them?
Yes. In.
Tonight puts them in.
In.
X marks the spot.
I mean, this is a team that was preseason top 25. They got guards for days. They could spread you out. They've just been wildly inconsistent. Xavier's a very dangerous team that has had success before in March. Obviously, a winning pedigree there.
Mm-hmm.
And this was the game they needed. For Butler, it doesn't really mean that much. And that's why conference tournaments, I'll say it time and time again, so hard to predict. This was everything. Xavier loses this game, they're out. Now you're in as of all the mechanics of what's going to happen throughout the college basketball landscape.
So does this change? And again, we're not playing bracketology here, but this is what happens when you're a team like Syracuse that cannot play any more games.
Yes, you can't.
You just go watching and you see K-State gets an upset win tonight. You see Xavier gets this win, and all of a sudden, it wreaks havoc on the last 4 innings.
It can, but then the funny thing about Xavier is you go out tomorrow and lose by 40, like we saw Iowa just get manhandled by Indiana. Like that, even though you're
lasting.
Yeah, it's not good. Like right now, this is why you don't want to put yourself in this position right now. But great win by Xavier. Butler did not come out ready to play. They looked flat in this game. They looked uninterested. They looked like how Kansas looked in the Big 12, and that can happen because they have bigger fishes to fry in March.